Hey guys, it's Sophina, the Diva, back here again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to come back from an injury. Eating good. Now, of course, when you are an athlete, a gymnast, or anything like that, you want to eat good because when you eat good, you feel good, and then you do good. When you are off of an injury, you have to do even better with your eating. You gotta do clean eating. When I fractured my back, I feel like that probably was one of my cleanest eats that I've done because I do love sweets. Clean eating, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, vegetables, you know, carrots really help with your eyesight. I don't know why I said that. You gotta get your greens. I'm not a nutritionist, but as you are an athlete for so long, you learn a lot of things and it helps you to grow mentally, physically, and all that kind of stuff. Look it up on Google. You know, Google's your best friend. Google has a lot of answers. Or you can go to a nutritionist or ask your doctor, you know, for recommendations. Don't skip meals. Drink lots and lots of water, guys. Lots of water. Flush that system out. Really hydrate yourself. I think you'll get a nice glow too if you hydrate a lot. So yes, eating good, drinking good, all that kind of stuff, definitely really important because if you feel good and lighter, then once you get back in the gym, it'll feel better. Like when I got back in the gym, I actually felt better than I did before. Oatmeal, my favorite breakfast food. Now the next thing is I took vitamins. I took a lot of different vitamins. I tried some different ones. I had like a bump on my knee as well, and so it was like a growing pain that I had, kind of like Severs, but I had it in my knee, and I have a permanent bump there. I remember going to the doctors, and they were telling me to do all this kind of stuff. I researched, well, not really me, but my mom also helped me research, and I took these two different vitamins. Now, fish oil, I love. I don't take it anymore, but maybe I should. It's crazy because when I went back to the doctor after I fractured it so he could make sure it wasn't fractured anymore, he saw a lot of buildup, which the buildup was good. I know it sounds weird to have buildup, but the buildup was really, really good. The fish oil built up around it, so it made my back and that part like really sturdy, so that part won't fracture again. Another vitamin that I took was glucosamine. No, it didn't even taste funny, it tasted terrible. It was like this big pill. I swear those two were just great. They made my bones and all that strong. Also, I am lactose intolerant, so I couldn't drink milk and like vitamin D and all that kind of stuff. I do eat like ice cream and stuff like that. I feel like I have built a tolerance of my lactolerance stuff. Anyway, so I was deficient in that stuff because I got bone scans and stuff like that so that they could see that my deficiencies. Those two vitamins, pills were great and they really like strengthened all my bones. I didn't break any more bones except for my finger after that. So yes, those vitamins, take my vitamins. In general, just in life, you do need to stretch, and to be a gymnast, you need to stretch even more because you need to be flexible, or else if you're not flexible, you're gonna rip your muscles and all of that kind of stuff, and that is just not good. Stretching before, in the morning, at night, whenever. If you do have an injury that hurts to stretch, I wouldn't recommend to stretch that per se, unless the doctor said to stretch it. Like if you have a little kink in your neck, you know, you're supposed to stretch it or whatever, but if you broke something, I think you should stretch that out. Just a little FYI from Dr. Sophina. I'm not a real doctor, so ask your real doctor. I stretched everything that I could. Couldn't really stretch my back, but once it got better, I did try to stretch it out a bit. To this day, little side note, guys, my back is not flexible. No. It used to be flexible, you know, when you can do like scorpions and stuff like that. I used to be able to do that, but it just doesn't bend anymore. working out. So I made sure that I worked out. The first little while I couldn't like run and stuff like that, so I just did exercises at home, exercises that helped my core, exercises that helped, you know, like toe raises, you know, help my calves, maybe some squats, my thighs and my hamstrings, arms, anything that I could do that didn't really hurt my back. And doing a lot of exercises for my stomach helps a lot, because the more strength you have in your core, the stronger your back will be as well. So I did a whole bunch of those, worked out. Then once I got better, I like to run. So I ran and I did a lot of running. You know, first started off slow, maybe some sprints, and then I, you know, did some laps around the track, and then eventually I just ran like my neighborhood, like maybe 3 or so miles, 3, 4, 5, 6, just depending on how I felt that day. But just so I could keep my stamina and my energy and my endurance up, exercising is big, 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 because once you go back to gymnastics, you want to still have that so that you can just kind of go back in and it's like you had never left.